Good morning, welcome to the class. And once again, I'm about to say this is 2 days in a row. My gosh, I don't know why. Must be my mat. So welcome to the class. Good news if you watched yesterday. Alba's test came back negative, so Anna is at kinder, but Alba's with her dad. And we're going to get, it's hay fever, it's nothing else, I promise you. So we're going to inhale the cup and then exhale, round it off. I do have the washing machine going, so sorry about the noise. Inhale, lifting up, and then exhale, round it out. Inhale, lifting up, exhale, round it out. Go for one more like that. Inhale, lifting up, and then exhale, round it out. We're going to come and bring ourselves on that flat foot, just bring ourselves up. Inhale, bring it back down. Exhale, bring it back up. Just been on hold with Woolworths Insurance. I was on hold for over 20 minutes and no one answered. So I've got to try and bring them back again. 2 more. And tuck your toes and do the same into the down dog. Bring ourselves back down, and then push back again. So nice flow session, lots of movement. Beautiful way to warm up the body. Let's go for one more like that. Now just paddle one heel down at a time. Just 2 more. And then bring it down. And we're going to go for opposite arm and leg, lift them up. Bring it down and switch to the other side. Bring your arm down, switching over. Go for 4 more like that. And then tuck your toes under, pushing back to down dog. I'm going to lift one leg up and bring the knee to the elbow. Lift the same leg up. Bring the knee towards your chin. Same leg comes up. Cross the leg over you. And bring that leg up. Come into your plank. And then 3-leg chaturanga. Push through that leg, lifting up. And then push all the way back to your down dog. Other leg lifts up. Knee towards the elbow. Lift the leg up. Knee towards the chin. Lifting the leg up. And then we're crossing that leg over you. Knee lift up. Stay lifted. Bring your body through. Lower to chaturanga. And push through the arms. And then push all the way back into a child's pose. Have a quick break while I reset. Up onto all fours again. I'm going to tap. Keep your toes there and just lift your body up. Bring it back down and lift up again. So getting that lengthening for your shins. Just 2 more. Now we're going to just come into the down dog. This time come forward to plank and then push all the way back to your down dog. Forward to plank, push to down dog. 2 more. Now we're going to bend our knees and step one leg through the hands and come into your strong lunge. Come down lower and then tip forward. Two more breaths here. Come high, and then bring your hands down and push back to your down dog. Bend the knees to step the other leg in. Come into your high lunge, then come forward. Come back up high, bring the hands down and push back to down dog. And just stay here, paddle those heels for me, just while I readjust the screen. I feel that there's a little bit I don't know if showing off the leg. Leg when it goes up high, I should say. So both heels down, lift one leg up again, bring the knee towards the elbow. Lift the leg back up, knee towards the chin. Lift back up, cross the leg over you, and then we're going to extend into your side plank. Place the hand down to lift up, and then we're going to push hips up for 4. Bring this arm down, the leg comes in and over into your wild thing. Push your hips right up, strong in the arm, I know. 2 more. Now keep this leg lifted as you come into a plank, and then lower to your chaturanga. Use that strong foot to push you up, and then push back to your down dog. Lifting the other leg up, knee to elbow. Lift it up, and then knee to chin. Lift up. Cross the leg over you, extend, and then place the one hand in. We're pushing up for 4. Now bring the hand back down, and then bring that knee in and over, and push through to your wild thing. Really drive the hips up. And then bring yourself into that 3-legged plank, lower to chaturanga. Strong arms push you up, and then back to your down dog. Bend the knees, bring one foot forward again. And then we're going to lower our heel down and come into a warrior 1. That's better, a little bit more can be seen. Shoulders relaxed, come right down into it. Looking up. Now keep your legs as is, but tip your body forward. Getting that lovely length through the back of your calf, the leg that's behind. Come back up, bring the arms down, turn that foot and push back to down dog. Bend the other leg in, heel drops. Come up into your tall warrior 1, come down low, switch on, tighten, strengthen. Shoulders relaxed. Now tip forward. Strengthening in, come on, 2 more. Bring it up, bring the arms down, turn the heel, and then push back to down dog once more. Great work. We're going to bring our one leg up, and then bring the knee towards the elbow, and then we're going to drop the knee down and up. And hold it up, push the leg back. Chaturanga, strong leg and arm, back to your down dog. Other leg, lift it up, knee to elbow, now down and up. And stop, push the leg back, chaturanga, strong down and up, and then back to your down dog. Wonderful. Bend the knees, bring the leg forward again. This time we're turning to warrior 2. I know you're seeing the back of me, but you know what a warrior 2 is. Hips and shoulders are stacked, and they're forward facing. Knee, push it towards the little toe. 2 more breaths. Bring the arms up high, and then tip over to the bent knee. Come up high, arms out, swivel around, and then push yourself back into the down dog. Other leg, bend your knee. Come into your warrior 2. Go down low, shoulders relaxed. Switch sides. Nice and fluid with these exercises. Inhale up, come on down. Inhale up, bring the arms to the side, swivel around, push that foot back into your down dog. Inhale forward to plank, chaturanga. Push through the strong arms, and then back to your down dog. Bring the knees down, have a quick stretch, relax here for a couple of moments. So hopefully you're feeling nice and warm, a little bit more limber. but we're going to get ourselves lengthened even more again. Onto your horse stance. Let's just take opposite arm and leg away. Bring it in, switch sides. Continue on like that. Four more. Two. Take the toes under, pushing back to your down dog once again. We're going to lift one leg up and open the hip out and just bend that leg with the heel extended, lifting up. Strong in both arms, please. Now lifting it up, straighten it out, come forward to plank, and then keep lowering to chaturanga. Lower that foot to push you up, back to down dog. The other leg now is going to lift, bend and open. Evenly weighted into the both arms. Keep extending from the hip. And extend that leg coming through. Lower to your chaturanga. Strong arms. Pushing all the way back to your down dog. Good work. Bend the knees and step one leg through the hands again. Stay in your lunge. Staying low. What we're going to do is push the knee out and then come down into your visit. You're actually on the side of your foot now. You're feeling that lovely deep stretch in through the thigh. Straighten it out, bring the hands back up, and then push the leg back. Bend to step the other leg in. Now we're going to push the knee out so you're on the side of your foot, and then work your way down. Nice work. It's so nice and opening out in those hips. Push yourself back up, flatten that foot, and then push back to your down dog. Inhale, lift one leg up. Bring the knee towards the chin. Lift it back up. Nice and straight, knee to chin. Got 4 of those. Hold this one up, and then float again. So the chaturanga, all this is working your arms really intensely. Push back to down dog. Other leg lifted all the way into 3-legged down dog. Knee to chin. 3 more. Hold this one up. Come forward. Chaturanga. Push through. And then push back to your down dog again. Let's paddle the heels. No me contestaron. Tengo que llamarles otra vez. Es increíble, ¿no? So, come forward to plank team. We're going to turn to one side. Lifting up. Let's place our knee on or thigh on top and push up. 4 pulses. Good. Release that foot, and then you're going to separate the legs and pull the knee up. Pulse it. Tu teléfono aquí. Bring your hand back to center. Let's turn the other way. We want to bring our foot on top, and then hips go up for 4. Straighten that leg. The bottom leg now comes in. Pull it up for 8. And straighten it out. Come back to center. Stay here. Let's enjoy some planks. This is all about the core. Onto your elbows. Press those palms together for me. Couple more breaths and then we're going to find our dolphin. So move the elbows in a bit to push your heels down and have your bottom up nice and high in our dolphin. Lovely release in through the glutes. You can bring your legs in closer. Now come forward into side plank. Ooh, lifting up. Place the foot on. Pulse for 4. The whole forearm is supporting you. Straighten that leg away. And bring our bottom knee in. Pulse. Just 4 more. And take it away. We're warming. Let's switch to the other side. Lengthen. Bring one leg in. Pulse it for 4. And now lengthen that leg away. Other knee comes in and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4. And bring it straight. Come back to the center. And then we're going to just gently lower ourselves down. Lift the legs up, hands come under. To work our back. Inhale, open the legs. Exhale, close. Inhale, open and close. We're going to lower our legs down. Take the arms back. Palms are facing down. Reach back. Four more. And now bring the legs up. Hold on to your feet or your ankle if you can. Flex and then lift up. Lift higher. And bring it down. We're going to just have a lovely stretch for our back. We're going to lift up. Relax your shoulders down. At this point, your knees are down. Soon that's going to change. Really get that length through the spine. So from here, we lift off our knees and we're on the feet. Now bring it back down. Still continuing with the back stretch. It's intense. This should already feel like you're working strongly in that back. Feet back in off your knees. And bring it back down, tuck your toes and push all the way back to your down dog. Paddle it out. Now it doesn't matter which leg you've been leading with. I'd like you to step the leg that's furthest away from the screen forward. And we're going to drop our heel and lift up into a triangle. So we're going long, 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 and then rotating. So you might feel like you need to separate the legs a little bit. And just because this is going to last for a while, I'd rather be face on than showing the back side of me the whole time. Looking up. Feel that lovely stretch here through the leg. Now for people who have stiff necks, you can look down. That's probably the best place to look for your neck. But soon the arms are going to change position. So just gently bring this arm down. And then we're going to twist and use the back arm to rotate up. Looking up towards it, otherwise, of course, eye gaze is down. You'll find when you bring this arm back down this next time, you're going to have more length. So bring the arm down and then rotate up into your triangle once more. You feel that lovely lengthening for your waist and in the thigh and down behind the knee. Four more breaths here. Good work. Let's turn that back foot forward. Bring the both arms down. Then we're going to just stay here in a nice forward fold. Arms come up. Not really staying in a forward fold at all. We're going to come down and up, down and up. It's a little move. And come right up, turning the other feet, go for length, and then extend. So we're into our triangle on the other side. Now you'll find that you're probably a bit stiffer on this side, but once we come back to this triangle, after reversing it, you're going to be able to lower yourselves down. Remember looking up if you can. Remember, tomorrow I've got a really great Tabata to work the butt, so stick around. Well, not stick around, come back. Bring this arm down now, and we're rotating the other way, so we're looking back if you can manage to. Just 2 more breaths here. And then just gently bring this arm down and we lift up again. So you see how you've been able to come down lower. I think the machine's going to end soon. I misjudged the time. I for some reason thought it was going to finish after we finished. So sorry about this. This is when it gets the noisiest. A few more breaths here. And let's just bring our hand down. This time it is a forward fold, turning both feet forward. And if you can, you're bringing yourself right down. Now this is a great position to try and work yourself into getting into a headstand if you want to. And I'm going to swivel myself around. And I, in fact, don't like to get up from that position. I like to do it from my knees and my arms out. So let's give it a go. You do it whichever way you feel best for you. You place your feet where they can get the grip and then come on up. Try and keep your legs together. Keep your body as erect as possible. And then bring it on down. And we're going to come into some beautiful sun salutations. I think it's time. So I'm going to see if my head is cut off, which of course it is. So I'll just move the screen up a little bit more. And move my mat a little bit further back. And we'll stand at the top of our mat to get into our sun salutations. Then we'll get into some balancing and come down onto the mat. I just thought I'd change the routine up and do the headstand in the middle. Hands to your side, inhale, looking up, rising up. As you exhale, bring your hands down to the side of your feet. We're going to add some pyramids into this. Let's step back our right leg now, and then straighten your left leg into the pyramid. Bring it back down as you inhale, then push back to down dog, exhaling. Coming forward to your plank. Keep the belly braced and we lower into your chaturanga, hovering off the mat. And push through the strong arms and legs. Flatten those feet down and then push back to your down dog again. Bend the knees, we're stepping our right leg through the hands and then it will turn into a pyramid by straightening. Bring it back down, back leg steps in. Straighten legs or bend, lift up to your high mountain and then hands to your side. Again, nice tall. Carve your bodies. Take your left leg back as you inhale. Again, we straighten the right pyramid. Come back down. Push into down dog. Come forward to plank. Keep on looking down as you lower, exhaling. Strong arms to pushing up, looking up. And then push all the way back through. Flipping those toes over last moment. Bend the knees, stepping your left leg through the hands. And then we straight to the pyramid. Bend back in, back leg step it on in. Straight or bent legs rising up. Hands to your side. 2 more times through. Woo, intense. Inhale up. Halve your bodies. Taking your right leg back once again. Straighten into pyramid. Back down. And then push back to down dog. Come forward to your plank. We're going to slowly lower it down. Then push through your legs into your up dog or cobra, then push back to down dog again. Right leg bends through, then we straighten it. Bend back in, back leg comes on in. Inhale, rise tall. We've got one more time through, really lengthening sequence this is. Inhale, lifting up. Halve your bodies. Taking it back with the left leg. Straighten the right leg. Bring it back down. We're pushing back to down dog. Come forward to plank. Keep that fluidity as you lower to the chaturanga. Back up through. And then push all the way back to your down dog. I'll turn that off in a second. Taking your left leg through the hands, inhaling. Straighten out. Bring it back in. Step the back leg in. And then inhale, rise tall. Hands to your side and get yourselves readjusted so we can get into some balancing. So a bit of balance and then we'll make our way back down. In fact, I'll make the screen come down a little bit lower. No, I'll keep it there, just like that is fine. So we're going to go for the bird of paradise. And then we're going to do a normal lockdown balance and it's going to feel a lot easier. So you see I've got my right heel lifted and I'm just going to tip myself down. Right arm is coming underneath. Left arm is coming behind and releasing the fingers. So from here, you keep a hold, but then you start to rise up and you just stay here. So you can stay here or try and extend that leg away. My bird of paradise isn't as beautiful as the usual one. Bring it in, and we're going to release and bring it down. But it's always, you've got to start somewhere. So let's lift the left heel. Fold ourselves in half. The left arm comes under, and then you wrap the other arm around until your fingers can lace and be held quite comfortably. And then you lift yourselves up. Strong, strong form. And then if you want more, push the leg away. Bring it in. So we'll get into the normal one of lockdown balance shortly, but first, don't know why the screen's so dark. Let's brighten ourselves up. Hold on to the inside part of your right foot and lift the arm up. Now for me, if you can, I'd like you to bring the leg in and hold on a little bit more closer to the ankle. Then come down. This will give you more of a stretch in through your quadricep while the dancer comes. Very intense. Bring it out. Let's come to the other side. So you can just simply hold on to the inside part of the foot, or you can start to creep the hand down and get a hold of the shin. Then move our way back down. Come out of that. Here we'll do our lockdown. Take the arm out, leg the opposite way. Really hitch up that knee as much as you can. Straighten the other leg. And then, when you can, foot, push the leg away. Now bring it in, lower it down, change the arm, swap the leg, stay here, or if you can, drag that heel away. Bring it in. We'll lower that down. Beautiful work. We're going to do one more balance here, and then we're going to go for our crow, balancing on the mat. Hands to heart, third eye or lift. My gaze goes up. Wonderful. Let's switch. Oops. Knee out, hands to heart, third eye. Beautiful day it's going to be today, isn't it? Lovely. I wear a lot of clothes when I go for my morning walk. Big rain jacket, scarf, beanie, I really rug up. But this morning I still did, but I could feel like I was getting really warm, even though it was a cooler morning. Just having that sun come out, you know that it's getting warmer. 2 more. Bring the arms down, release the foot, and I am going to move myself up. And we'll attempt the crow. I think I couldn't do it very well the last time, and in fact I didn't try it the last class until I'd already turned off the live stream because I wanted to make sure I could do it. I mean, I'll tell you what, it's still not very strong. So you've just got to think, once you think, oh, I'm good, I'm getting better, then your body teases you and you're like, no, not even. So place your palms down. Bring your knees on top of your forearm. And then you're just going to start to move your body weight onto your hands rather than onto your feet. When you lift your feet off, and when you're ready, bring yourself into the crow. So strong in your abs as well. That's about all that I can do this morning in that respect, but we are going to get into our legs being in the lotus and try and lift our body up that way as well. So you're placing the right leg up in quite close, and then the left leg will fold on in. And then all you're simply going to do is you're either just going to stay there, lifting your body up, or try and lift your knees up. And we are going to do both sides so that you give both hips a chance. And lower it down. Whew. So now the left leg is the one that's going to be in closer. Then the right leg comes on top. And once more, the hands come down by the side until you can feel strong to lift yourselves up. And lower it down. So that's in terms of our balance, using our arms. Now we're going to just do a balance for our core. So I'll turn side on, hold on to your legs, and then just move yourselves back so that your back is nice and straight on that angle where your arms are now straight. Now release the arms and then just move your legs until you can bring them as straight as possible. Shoulders relaxed. Keep the back straight. We're going to do some stretches shortly to enable us to work towards a split. So just gently bring yourselves down. Take one leg up or one leg down and then hold on to this leg. We want to bring the leg as straight as possible. And this is going to help to lengthen you out for our attempt at a split, which I cannot do yet. I say yet though, like I've got some hope. I'm going to hope. I'm going to keep on hoping. But it's been so good, this stretch for the sciatica, that I think you guys can only benefit from it as well. Bring that leg in and just push it away. Other leg, bring it up nice and straight. Keeping the leg as straight as possible. And it hurts initially, it's a real pull. But then with breathing and sending the breath to that position, the pull becomes bearable, and then it even becomes enjoyable, and you can feel like you can push it even further. So we're going to attempt the splits, and then we're going to get into our shoulder stand and our bridge as well, but they're coming shortly. For now, just bring the knees in and use a bit of momentum to come up. Leave one leg out wide, the other leg then goes wide the other side. And the reason I'm doing this is just to give that extra opening into the hips for when we attempt the split. So coming down to whichever level you can be, having hands up on your thighs, knees, calves, ankle, feet, or in between the legs. Just make sure that you're not letting your feet roll inward and keep them outward forward, pushing out. So we're going to get into our split via our pigeon. I hope that's not the Department of Human Services calling. I was in the yard. So we're going to bring one leg in and then just rotate ourselves on top into our pigeon. Lengthening out. Male voice, I couldn't detect who. Couple more breaths here, and then we're going to make it a little bit more intense before we try our split on this side. So coming up, holding onto the same leg, pulling it in as far as you can. You're on your shin, you're not on your bottom. You can see there's a gap through my pants. Then bring the arm up and over if you want to. If you can't do that, then please just keep the arm up, or even keep the hand down. You can even stay down low in your pigeon completely. Just two more. So just gently release that, and then use your back knee and foot just to lift your other leg up, and then we're going to start to creep that foot forward. And you just keep forwarding that leg as you're moving the other leg back. And you go to the level that feels comfortable for you. So you can see I'm not close, but where I get to, it's a little bit less uncomfortable than it used to be. And you just want to keep adjusting and even try and bring yourself back. And that way you can feel that stretch. I mean, that's why the blocks come in handy when you've got them. I don't have them here. I'll have them at the gym next week. Yay, gym's going back. Like I said, I'll still be here Tuesday next week because that class that I teach the Tuesday morning, it's a public holiday that won't be on. So I will teach here. But it's finding the time when I'll slot this in at home now. I teach quite a few classes at the gyms. And now we'll be starting athletics on a Sunday, back to her gymnastics, a Saturday, and then gymnastics on a Sunday. So it's going to be busy. So we're going to just bring that back leg in a bit to lift yourselves up. And then we're going to just rotate it under to come to the pigeon on the other side. But I will find a time slot. I know I will, because I'm thinking the best one might be on a Thursday morning, because I don't start my class until 11:15 that day, and I've only got one class on a Thursday. Other days I have 3 classes. It's busy, which is lovely. I'm looking forward to going back to that lovely group of classes that I had prior to lockdown. Bring your hand under. And then we're going to pick our back foot up. Val, if you're out there, bring the arm up. I did tell the boss I wanted to give up the 7:15 on a Tuesday morning class because I already have 3 other classes that day. So the circuit no longer exists. in case you're wondering. Beautiful stretch here for your quad, in your hamstring, in the waist, and in the hip flexor. So we're just going to gently release that, and then again attempt our split from the other side, for the other leg. So you just keep moving one leg back as the other leg moves forward. I mean, look, unless you've done gymnastics or ballet as a kid, or you're just a naturally flexible person, a split doesn't come naturally. You have to work it. That's what we're doing. Keep it going, nice deep breaths. Like I said, it really did help me with my sciatica, which has gone. And I definitely put it down to doing that stretches consistently every day, not just this one, lots of stretches. All right, so we're going to just come out of that by bringing yourself forward. You bring that knee around and then lying yourself back, placing the legs up. So we're going to just stay here for a moment. And this is your option to stay here if you don't want to come into your shoulder stand. You ready? We're going to push our hips up and place our hands under. And I know you can't see my legs completely, but you want to try and keep them as vertical as possible. You're bringing your arms in so you can support yourself to get there. And then when you feel comfortable, if you feel comfortable, arms come down. Bring the hands in, and we're going to just gently bend our legs from the hips, bending, flex the foot, and then when you feel comfortable, bring yourself into the plow. Straighten the legs, brace the belly. This is an exercise which if you don't do properly, you can hurt yourself, which I have done. This is the one that caused me to get my herniated disc in the first place. But now, doing the proper technique should be fine. If you don't like it, you can keep your legs up higher. Okay, so bring the hands back under, lift your legs back up into your shoulder stand. And then bring your legs in, press your hips up. Reverse what we just did, pushing all the way up. Bring your feet in closer. Hold on to push your hips up higher. I know it's not technically correct having your feet in so close, but if it can help you push your hips up higher, then let's go for it. Last challenge for the morning. Hands under. Up we go into a really strong bridge. And bring it on in. And straighten your body out. This is where you really can get in touch with the way that your body is feeling now. Every single exercise that we've done gets us to this point right now. So just allow your feet to fall out to the side. Have your palms facing up. Close your eyes and just feel that rhythm of the breath. It should be faster because of the challenge that we just did at the end. And then start to focus on trying to slow that breath down. So as you breathe in, feel the expansion of the lungs. And then as you breathe out, feel them just sink in as all that stale air goes out. Keep that breath coming. I want to leave you here with you taking these deep breaths, trying to make each breath a little bit slower than the one prior. Count yourself down, 10 more breaths to go, and you'll be done with the session for this morning. Namaste, team.